April the 15th, 1989 was one of football's darkest days. 96 people lost their lives at Hillsborough.
This is a very special anniversary, and you get a feel for that from the number of shirts, flowers and scarves that have already been left outside Anfield.
The dead tolls rose. It's like a bad dream. People panicking, people screaming, because you suddenly got no control.
It's something that everybody wished had never happened. But I think it's also something that nobody should forget.
They kept football fans behind metal barriers in those days, with disastrous results. Liverpool supporters, crammed into desperately overcrowded pens, had the life crushed out of them. The Hillsborough disaster happened because the police and others who should have ensured the safety of the fans that day got it terribly, terribly wrong. They simply allowed too many Liverpool supporters in through these Leppings Lane gates. In fact, while people were already being crushed in the cages inside, they threw the gates open altogether, making it much, much worse. The Taylor inquiry ruled the officer in charge that day froze. Police initially thought the fans were fighting and tried to keep them in the cages. Crucially, they also ordered ambulances that could have saved lives to stay outside the ground. In Liverpool, there is still anger that initially police and some newspapers wrongly blamed drunken fans for causing the disaster.
We will never forgive Mackenzie and the scurrilous reporting and lies, the lies from the scum newspapers that besmirched our fans, our club and our city.
Beside the Hillsborough flame, I heard a cup-eyed moaning. Why so many taken on that day? Justice has never been done, but their memory will carry on. There'll be glory round the fields of Anfield Road. All round the fields of Anfield Road. When all the lights go out forever, somewhere near the end of time, the noise will pass and the dust will settle, and you'll be on my mind. Now you won't find it hard to understand, though it's so hard to explain the who and what and how and why and wherefore. You kept me sane, you kept me sane. 'Cause you were there for me. Oh, and you set me free to be what I wanna be, with dignity. Not as big as my hometown, lay me down by Waterloo. Not as big as the city, not as big as Well, I'll come running from the other side. Hey, you call my name, and if somebody wants to point the finger, I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame. Cause you were there for me. Oh, and you set me free to be what I wanna be, with dignity. Not as big as my hometown,
No, but you forget. No, but you forget. No, but you forget.